Hey, this is Kevin with All-Star Medical, and today we want to go over the GoGo series. This is the Elite Traveler. This is one of the most popular scooters that we have. It's also a very popular rental that we use because we do rent and sell scooters. So one of the things we want to go over were the troubleshooting features that we come across that customers ask us about. So one of the most common things are when charging the unit. People don't realize that if you have the charger charged in, and I'm just going to show you a regular charger here, you cannot actually do anything with the unit. There's a charge port right here, if everybody can see that, right underneath here. You can charge it directly on the tiller here by plugging this in. You can also charge it down here on the battery, which comes in handy. There's a place in the battery that you can charge, okay? But what people will not be thinking about is they'll try to take off, especially people that have rented. They'll forget they're charging it and they'll take off. It will not go anywhere while it's charged. So that's something to keep in mind. That beep is an indicator that something's going on. So if they hear that noise and they hear the beep, typically it's one of a couple things. One of them is the charger's plugged in. It's a common mistake that happens, especially on rentals. One of the other things that we have that's very common is they have, most all scooters have a way to disengage the motor. So say, for instance, your power went out or you needed to move it short distance, you can actually disengage and put it in neutral. When you do that, you hear that beep. That beep is telling you that the motor's disengaged and you cannot drive the scooter by me moving the handlebars or joystick or anything like that, the tiller. But I can turn the unit off and I can move it back and forth if I have to. But I have to turn the scooter off, put it back in, engage the motors, and then turn it back off, and your beep is gone. So again, some common things that you need to keep in mind there. Another feature that I always like to show, if you're going up and down hills, a lot of these scooters are rated for, say, a 300-pound weight capacity. On this one, it works great, but if you're going up and down hills that are very steep, you can actually make the breaker pop because you put too much strain on the motor. So say we're in that high 280s, 290s, almost 300 pounds. People go, well, I'm under the weight capacity. You're absolutely correct, but you're going up an incline of a hill, and it's not really rated to go up an incline, a major incline. Your small little hills, it's not going to be a deal. But a lot of people don't realize that if you're at that threshold of 300 pounds, you might want to look at a higher weight capacity scooter. And Pride makes them, and you can get them, and we even rent them. But if you're going to be up and down hills, that's one thing. If you're on flat ground, it's not a problem. But keep in mind, because that's a common mistake we see with people renting them, is they get too close to that weight threshold and then they have some issues. But if you do pop the breaker, all you have to do is pop the button back in and it will work, but you also need to be concerned about where you're at. Other than that, it's a great unit, works really well. Just remember to always bring your battery charger with you. Put it in the front or the back pouch, because you never know when you might need it. You might stay out a little longer than you realized, or your batteries might not be as good as they were when you first bought it. You know, little things like that. So always carry this with you. I hope this video was helpful. It's something we're trying to do to help troubleshoot all these scooters and make life a little bit easier. We're going to keep doing videos like this, so please don't forget to subscribe to our page so you can see other videos that we'll be showing like this. Thanks, have a great day.